Hey guys, I'm going to show you Gemini 3.1 Pro in anti-gravity, and we're going to build an app to find us a job and find out why Gemini plus anti-gravity plus MCPs is a cheat code. So first is we go to MCP service. We're going to use apify, and if you search here, there's no apify. So we have to create our own. So go to the three dots, MCP servers, manage MCPs, and you'll be put here. I already have an MCP server, but I'm gonna show you how you can set it up. It's very easy, guys. So go to view raw config and go to your browser. And the good thing is the apify docs gives us the apify MCP. So we don't have to do anything special. All you have to do is just scroll down a bit and you have to take this one. All right. Why we don't take the other ones? Well, it's because of this. This poses a problem in anti-gravity. It says it's not accepted. So remove it. Don't use it. Use this one instead, the local STDO. Alright, so just copy this, go back to your anti-gravity and just paste it in. One thing you're going to change is the apify token. So we're using our apify token for this. So to get it, it's very simple. All you have to do, go into your apify, go to settings, API and integrations, and just copy this. Don't worry guys, I'll refresh this, so no free API key for you. So take it, paste it here like this, and your MCP server is set. Alright, after you set your MCP, time to get to work. So I crafted this prompt. So this prompt is a bit detailed. Not a bit, it's actually a lot. So I told it I want a modern, clean, and beautifully animated LinkedIn job search application. I gave it specifications, how to work, the tech stack, and the actor ID. Now this is important because this is the API in Apify that we're going to use. Let me show it to you guys. It's this one. Rapid LinkedIn job scraper. So we're going to use this actor, and with the help of the MCP server, we're gonna get the data and feed it to the model dynamically. Alright, so going back, I gave it the ID. Don't worry, the ID is in the URL. Let me show you. Here is the ID, this one before the input. Just take this ID, give it in the prompt, and there are other details, but let's send it first, and you can pause and read the prompt if you want to replicate this. So we let it generate, and if there is anything, we'll be right back. So yeah, it's a request and permission. Well, does that already gave us an implementation plan. It's a very detailed. Remember guys, we're using Gemini 3.1. We're using the high version, so we should get a good result. So let's approve this and we'll be right back. So it's done guys, it did everything. Time for the moment of truth. So it named the job scout, everything is set, configure API. Alright, we saved the key. Now let's test it out. Alright, so for the keywords, I'm gonna go with backend Rust developer. For the location, I'm thinking of going with London. For the experience level, I'm gonna go with internship, or actually scratch that, I'm gonna go with entry level. Job type, full time, of course, and work schedule any. So we press find jobs and look at the animations. I'm actually pretty impressed. So let's scrape. It returned unknown and confidential. Alright, this isn't what we asked for, but we can fix it. But this is better than previous attempts with other models. Trust me guys. The previous attempts, they did not work at all. Alright, so let's fix this. So I fixed it guys, and as you can see, I put roughly the same things, and now it gives us actual job listings and everything. Use the same keywords and stuff. So if we pick any one of them, like for example, take platform engineer, as you can see, it opens up LinkedIn, and if we go into the job description, we will find that it will contain the keywords that we searched for, which is Rust. So let's scroll down a bit. Must have proficiency in one or more modern languages. Example, TypeScript, Go, Python, Rust. So let's take another one. Senior Rust software engineer. It was right in front of me. So of course we open it, and there we go. We don't have, because it requires Rust. But full transparency, if we go to anti-gravity, so the fixes that I did was, at first I was going to send it this screenshot like But then I realized it tells it nothing. It started to use the tool, but I stopped it. There were some problems in here, so I thought that I should fix them first. So I sent it. It's working. It asked for the JSON output, an example. I already have an example, but at first I gave it the input. It told me no, give me output. So I gave it all of this. And then, yeah, it's updated. And once it's back, they were unrelated. As you see, I gave it a engineer and I gave me Arsenal Football Club. Like, what the hell? So, of course, I told it they are all unrelated and it fixed it, and the final result was what you saw. I tried this project before, guys. It was a scrapped video, but the result was absolutely terrible. And I used a lot of models from the previous 3.0 to Claude Sonnet even and Opus, but the result was just the same. It was trash. But this one, it did it, and of course there were hiccups. It's AI, but it managed to fix it once I pointed it out direct. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.